Hello, beautiful people. Welcome back to our channel. Thank you for always stopping by. In today's video, I want to talk about the businesses, the career, and the job that is suitable for anybody with fire element. I made a previous video about the water element, the job, the career, and the businesses suitable for them. And there are so many questions that people asked me under the comment section. Does it mean that if I am water element, I cannot do any other business apart from the ones I mentioned? You can, but you might not prosper better in those other businesses. But when you do these ones that is in alignment with your elements, you tend to prosper better. Things tend to work better for you. So these are the things most of us don't know, and most of us have not even heard anything about elements. Please go to my previous videos where I talk about the 4 elements. Watch them, and by the grace of God you will understand better. So now back to today's video. I'll be talking about fire elements. So the businesses that is very suitable for anybody with fire elements. Number one is selling of gas. You know, the gas we use in cooking. If you're selling gas, you are going to do well in that field. Number two, selling of kerosene. Anything that you can use to light, to set something ablaze, to set something on fire, you will do well in it. Another thing is electrical appliances. If you're selling anything electrical appliances as a fire element, by the grace of God, you are going to do very, very well. Your enemies will not see your back because you are doing something according to your calling. Another thing that will be very, very okay for you, a business, sale of electronics. Yes, so if you have an electronic shop, know that you are doing well as a fire element. Another business you can do is selling of batteries, all these car batteries. The batteries we use to power our inverters. You will do very, very well. There are some people doing such businesses and they are doing well for themselves. So if you're looking for a business to embark on, maybe you've not started, you'll be looking for business to do as a fire element. Any of these, you can start it. Even your phone business is very okay for you. Anybody with fire elements. Restaurant business, because you are cooking with fire, you are going to do very, very well as a fire element. So when you open a canteen, a restaurant, a fast food, anything that has to do with cooking, uh, putting on fire and all that, you will do good. Even people selling kerosene, you're going to do well because it has to do with fire. Even charcoal, you are going to do well as a fire element. So when you see people selling charcoal, know that they have actually gone for visibility studies. They've actually known their element. Maybe that is what their money can start up. That is the little business. Even firewood, that is the little business their money can start, and they will not hesitate to start that immediately. So these are the businesses suitable for fire elements. Then for their career, if you're a fire element, computer programming will be very okay for you. So being a computer programmer, you're going to do well as a fire element. Network and multimedia is very suitable for you, a career, very, very suitable for a fire element. Information technology is very, very suitable for anybody with fire elements. Another one is graphic design. You are going to do very, very well if you are a fire element. Another one is fashion design. You are going to do pretty well in that area as a fire element. Another one is anything related to beauty. Maybe open a studio where people come to beautify themselves. You are going to do well. Or a salon, you are going to do well as a fire element. E-commerce designer, you are going to do well by the special grace of God as a fire element. Then I want to talk about the jobs that are very okay for you as a fire element. Banking is very okay with somebody with fire elements. Military, being a paramilitary, anything military is very, very suitable for you as a fire element. Firefighting job is very okay for you as a fire element. Most of you that work in fire services, fire quenching firm and all that is very, very suitable for you. Then emergency medical technicians, they are very, very okay for you. So if you're doing any of this job, know that you're supposed to be doing well for yourself. And if you're not doing well for yourself, ask yourself some questions. Am I actually utilizing my money well? Am I doing the right thing with my finances? Am I doing the things that I'm supposed to do? Why am I broke? So if you're doing anything I just mentioned here or something related to that, and you're still complaining of being poor, know that you are not getting it right. Ask yourself where the problem is coming from. There are some loopholes where your money is going. Okay, yes, I will not talk about that. I don't want this video to be long. Then being a fire element, you can equally be a psychologist. It will be very okay for you. A psychiatrist, people that treat mad people, is very, very okay for you. Creative directors is very okay for you as somebody with fire element. The stand-up comedians, you are going to do very, very well. There are some people, when they handle the microphone, you will laugh and forget your sorrow. Yes, somebody with fire elements can do that very, very well, perfectly. So if you know any great comedian, do me good by checking the person's elements, and by the grace of God, you will see that it actually suits with fire elements. Another thing is being an actor, being a music producer. You're going to do well. Actor, you know what it means to be an actor. Acting films, acting drama, you're going to do well as a fire element. Then I've mentioned music producer, you're going to do well. Then hotel manager, if you're a hotel manager or hotel management, you're going to do well. So if you study any of this in school, just know that you're going to do well for yourself as a fire element. You can equally do well as a coach. As a coach, maybe a football coach, a drama coach, just name it, anything that has to do with coaching, you are going to do well as a fire element. Another job that is very suitable for you as a fire element is event planning. Being an event planner, there are people that can plan your events. You don't need to stress yourself. Just tell them your budget and they are going to give you a perfect occasion that will shock you. Okay, they are very good at that. Then volunteer coordinators, there are people that have volunteered. If you go to Red Cross, there are other organizations that will have many volunteers. You are going to do well as a fire element. So if you have any question concerning what I just taught, please do well by asking under the comment section, and by the grace of God, I will respond. So in my next one, I'm going to be talking about air and earth. So hold on for the next part of the video, and by the grace of God, we all will smile when we know exactly why we are created on this earth. Thank you for watching the video, and happy weekend to every one of us. Bye bye.